Risky. Risky, you can send. Good morning, brother. Yo, what's good, Reese? He said. What's the word, Reese? Yes. Yeah, we can play the two at your house. All right, cool. Treat me okay. Nah, I I don't need nobody. Nah, he's all right. He's all right. He's good. He's good. But I could have been doing way so much better. But I've been my head and my timing's off. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like him too. I like him. 12:30. No, just one. I told Risky. Yes, sir.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Trevor Rogers.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kerstead takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Here's George Springer. Rogers goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One down, base is empty.
Oh my God, that was filthy.
And there's two down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty.
Oh, missed it.
And that's just foul.
No way.
And the count remains 0-2. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Anthony Santander at the plate.
No way.
With the breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Good pitch, RIhske.
Big change up right there. Just pulled the string.
Bichette over at second. Guerrero.
Sorry about that. Meant to lead with just a second base runner. Wow, good pitch.
Back now at Oriole Park, showing the slab in today's game.
Yes, sir.
What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters.
No, I haven't played him.
Man, it's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jordan Westberg stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off. Scherzer gets the punch out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Baltimore, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
Oh my God.
High fly ball right field. O'Neill. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No!
Center field. Snags it for the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andres Jimenez will hit next.
No!
Swing a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy. And the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boo?
I don't know. They certainly hope so. But goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now, Colton Cowser. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Guerrero. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Rogers back to work.
Oh my God, man, late.
Curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh my God.
Ball base now. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Bo Bichette digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out in front of the swing, and that is strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Springer on the run.
No.
Go to second, out there, and that ends the inning.
He hung it. We missed it. Oh, super early. Jeez.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Ripped on the ground to second. Clement over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. So 2 down now. And here is Heston Kjerstad. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
To the right side, Clement. And the Orioles set down in order. Back now at Oriole Park. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was just a
In
beautiful
his
pitch.
6th season, 25 years old, and he
No.
is from Canada.
Oh my God.
Towards left center field. That's well struck. And there's 1 down. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Up the middle, Henderson. Over to first, 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Oh my God.
And that is that. back here in Baltimore. Bottom four. And the batter now, Jackson Holiday. Max Scherzer back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's towards center. Straw has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
No.
And that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. Swinging a foul out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to
struggling
and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
No, Vladdy, you scrub.
Throw cut off to second. The tag out. Here's Adley Rutschman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike one.
Yes, he does.
And that one fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away.
No, no,
That's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Oh, my Jesus.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That misses, and a count 2-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit.
No.
Too quickly for them at times.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Miles Straw getting ready to hit.
Oh, my
and
God.
There's a foul ball.
No.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cowser makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the fifth.
No, what am I swinging at?
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And he takes called strike 3 and a great changeup from Scherzer. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. One out, bases empty.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If
Uh-oh.
you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here's the Orioles DH, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And misses inside.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9.
Swing and a miss. Back now at Oriole Park. And now Ernie Clement. Rogers back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he's safe at first.
Waste no time there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Oh, my God.
And that one fouled.
All right.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Yeah.
Field base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid.
Come on, Bo Biscuit. Get us on the board.
Ripped it into the outfield.
Oh, my God. Early.
Bichette swings through it for strike 1. Comes up.
Oh, that was just a filthy pitch. No.
O'Neal drops into the glove. Runner tags at second.
I left.
He makes it up to third.
I left. I went bye-bye.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Springer on the run. Swing and a miss.
Springer.
Tag, and they got him. Two outs.
Oh, my God. A bunch of hanging pitches.
Frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
No, he almost had me there.
1-2.
Thought he was going to double up on the breaking ball.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Glad he did it to you.
Drives one deep left field,
Yes.
and that one is out of here. And they take the lead. It's
He hung it.
2-0. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder.
Yes, sir.
Santander. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes.
Uh-oh.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. 2 down. Base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. And that one
Drop for the fat boy. No.
He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th, and now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Max Scherzer goes to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely
Oh my
generated some
God.
good bat speed.
Holiday, the next to hit, takes ball one. Kerstad leads off first with one away.
Ooh.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Scherzer gets the punch out, and he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Foul left side. The Orioles trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Oh my God.
Field, way back, gone. And they add on. It's 4-0. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Dalton Varsho. Hit in the air, center field. Cowser makes his way towards it, corrals it, and there's one away. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
I think so.
Out to center. Cowser settles underneath it.
I think so. I think it's L2. L1 is to jump. I think L2 is to dive.
Now at the plate, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for George Springer.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one back. And it's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
No, got on top of that.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and Guerrero is set down. They limit. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Swings over the top of that one. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Swing and a miss, and we're back. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Right side, Mountcastle. And he handles it himself for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk.
No!
Lifted to left. And makes the grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
The 1-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 8th. And now, Ryan Mountcastle. Out to short. Jimenez, throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Samuel Basallo now at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. So up next, Tyler O'Neill. Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Scherzer gets the punch out, and good work. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Andres Jimenez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And a foul ball.
No.
Misses, it's a strikeout. And the batter is George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Jimenez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Up the middle. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. And that chance handled to first. And that's the third out. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. And that's in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Digging in, Jackson Holliday. And it's fouled away.
Reese, R2, you dive.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Orioles down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And now the count is even. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. Oh, great stop.
My God, you're a savage.
What a play. Ball game.
Good game, Risky. Yes, sir. Thank you. God bless you guys.